Hello, my friends. I am back with another video. I was doing a live stream just a few minutes ago, and I don't know what happened. I got disconnected. Something went wrong, and I could not continue with that live stream. And so I decided to start this live stream. So I don't know who's watching me here. Um, Okay, let's see. If you are joining this, please say hello. Let's see who's here before I go into the discussion. Okay, my friends. Okay. All right. I see people are joining me for this one. There was a glitch with the previous live stream. There was some kind of a glitch. I don't know what it was. So that one did not work. And so I stopped that live stream and I started a new one. And this is the new one. So if you are joining me, please say hello. Tell me that you're able to watch me. Can you see the video clearly? Frank says, hi, Tosif. Hello, Frank. Good to see you. My friends, please come and join this live stream. This is the one that I'm doing right now. The other one that I started a few minutes ago, I had to stop it because of a technical glitch. I don't know what happened. This is the live stream now. This is the other one. That's not continuing. That's off. Okay. John writes, hello from Cleveland. Everything looks good. Okay, wonderful. So I'm glad that you all are here. By the way, I don't know what happened with the other live stream that I started just a few minutes ago. I think it was going fine, and then suddenly there was a glitch, and I had to, it basically, I got pushed out of that live stream because of some technical glitch. I was continuing, but then the screen just automatically closed. So I don't know what happened. If you're watching that live stream and you're wondering what's going on, please join this one. This is the other one I started. This is the one that seems to be working fine. And so this is the one that we will be doing, okay? So like this video, and there are important things that I'm going to be discussing. So stay here with me. Don't go anywhere. This is the live stream. Please help me reach more people. Like this video, subscribe if you have not done so already. Okay. Zapton is here. John, Frank. Great. More people are coming in. That is wonderful. As you are joining, please subscribe, my friends. Okay. All right. So would you like me to start the discussion? Can you watch me all right? Let me know. Tosif, go ahead. Then I'll start the discussion. MGA writes, hello, Tosif. Hello, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Shall I start the discussion here? The title of this live stream is Wrong Predictions in the Presidential Election. So from the title of the live stream, you know already that this is going to be a very interesting one. This is going to be an interesting one. MGS says, go for it. Okay, so I will start the discussion. Don't forget to like this video. When you like this video, it helps reach more people. Okay? All right. MGA writes, no trolls. This is great. Yeah, I don't see where the trolls are. The trolls are gone. The trolls are crying because Kamala lost. Okay. My friends, we know that pollsters and analysts and political commentators also, they can be wrong. They can be wrong. Election-related predictions can be wrong, and we know that. And I will be discussing this matter here. My friends, back in September, I discussed the prediction made by Alan Lichtman. Do you know who Alan Lichtman is? And what prediction Alan Lichtman made? Any idea? I'm going to share with you more about Alan Lichtman's prediction and and how that prediction turned out to be. But do you know who Alan Lichtman is? Anyone? Let me know. 45 people watching this right now. 5 likes here already. Please like this video. Help me reach more people. MJ writes the keys. Exactly. Exactly, my friends. Alan Lichtman is a historian. He is an American university professor. Okay, so he's a professor at American University. And Alan Lichtman, reportedly, he made correct predictions regarding the outcome of 9 out of 10 elections held since 1984. Okay? So Alan Lichtman, he correctly predicted the outcome of 9 out of 10 elections held since 1984. And this time, Alan Lichtman predicted, do you know what he predicted? Any idea? I'm going to ask you. What do you think Alan Lichtman predicted before the election? Who did he say would win? Make a guess. MJ probably knows it, right? Because you know who Alan Lichtman is. Jesse writes Donald Trump. Well, Jesse, Alan Lichtman, who correctly predicted the outcome of 9 out of 10 elections since 1984. He correctly predicted the outcome of 9 out of 10 elections since 1984. And Alan Lichtman, for the 2024 presidential election, historian Alan Lichtman, Professor Alan Lichtman, he predicted that Kamala Harris would win the 2024 presidential election. He said it would be Kamala Harris. And I talked about this. I talked about Professor Lichtman's prediction during a live stream back in September. So you can go and look at it. Okay? Alan Lichtman, he said that Harris would be the president. Harris would win. And I know some people, they were so happy about it. Some people were so happy about it. They were like cheering. And, you know, I heard people talk about it. Okay, I heard people talk about it. Like they were so happy. Oh, Alan Lichtman, he predicted 9 out of 10 elections correctly. And he's predicting that Kamala Harris would win. Oh my God, Alan Lichtman cannot be wrong. Democrats were very happy. Democrats were very happy. They loved it. They felt so confident about it. You know, Democrats, after Alan Lichtman made that prediction, a lot of Democrats, they got a huge boost. Like their confidence was like so high. Oh my God, Harris is going to win. And my friends, I'm going to ask you, was Alan Lichtman correct in his prediction? He predicted that Kamala Harris would win the November 2024 presidential election. Oh my God, I have no idea who actually won. Oh my God. My friends, let me ask you, what happened on November 5th? In the early hours of November 6th, I may have missed it. I don't know. Can you tell me who the winner is? Who's the winner of the presidential election? I'm asking you. I missed it. Can you tell me? Can you tell me who won? Please tell me who won. Who's the name? What's the name of the winner? I don't know where I was. I completely missed it. Tell me, who won? I know Alan Lichtman said Harris would win. Did Harris win? Kamala Harris did not win? No? Oh, really? Oh, Jesse's writing Donald Trump won. Oh, yes, I remember now. I remember. I was at the election night party in Waukesha County in Pewaukee, Wisconsin, at the Ingleside Hotel. Yeah, I remember. Donald Trump won. Oh my God. Right. Oh, hold on. Donald Trump won, right? Does that mean Alan Lichtman, his prediction? I'm kind of confused. Alan Lichtman said that Harris would win, right? And the Democrats were happy about it. And so are we saying Harris did not win? Oh. Oh, really? Okay. So America won, right? America won, right? I think it was MGA who wrote America won. America won. Donald Trump won. The freedom-loving Americans won. The freedom-loving people of the United States of America won. Bob is writing Earth won. Yes, the Earth won. Okay. So Alan Lichtman's prediction was wrong. Now we know. The Democrats were happy about it, but now we know that prediction was wrong. Dana is here. Hi, Dana. So good to see you. So good to see you. A viewer named Sadat is writing, but you lost. Who lost? Who are you referring to? Are you talking to Kamala Harris? Are you saying, Kamala, you lost? Oh, this is not Kamala's channel. This is my channel. Okay? This is my channel. You're saying you lost. Who lost? I have no idea. Who are you talking about? All right, my friends. What can I say? What can I say? We won. America won. The earth won. The freedom-loving people won. The freedom-loving people won. And Alan Lichtman's prediction was wrong. Alan Lichtman's prediction was wrong. The Democrats, who were so happy that Professor Lichtman predicted that Kamala Harris would win, turned out to be wrong. And my friends, I kept saying, even when I said, every time I said, I'm confident that Trump will win, I never said, oh, I guarantee a victory. There's no way to guarantee it, right? There's no way to guarantee it. People make predictions. People feel confident about their predictions. And we know, we saw in 2016 how many pollsters were wrong. We saw this time how some pollsters were wrong, right? But we love the results. We love the outcome, don't we? We love it. We love it, my friends. This is so amazing. Donald Trump won. Sadat is saying he's not a wise man, referring to Trump. You're referring to Trump and you're saying he's not a wise man? I don't know how to respond to that. Trump is not wise? What are you talking about? Where are you from? What state in the United States are you from? Somebody's saying Trump is not wise. What would my viewers, my friends, what would you say to this individual who's saying Trump is not wise? What would you say? What would you say? Anything? Anything, my friends? Hold on, I have a lot to talk about. Dana writes, the people have spoken. Absolutely. Absolutely. And so, my friends, if you love this channel, you got to hit the like button. You got to subscribe. Please support this channel. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. And we want this community to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. Let me look at some comments here. So Alan Lichtman's prediction was wrong. So Alan Lichtman has a model called Keys to the White House. You heard about it, right? MGA heard about it. Because MGA mentioned that the keys, MGA, you mentioned the keys. So Alan Lichtman has a model. It's called Keys to the White House. The model uses 13 categories to predict who's going to win the presidential election. And when Alan Lichtman said Kamala would win, when he predicted that Kamala Harris would win, the Kamala supporters were very happy. Okay, a viewer is writing, what is Trump's education background? Well, if you're so smart, why don't you go and search for it? Why don't you read Trump's book? If you're so smart, why don't you read, to the viewer named Sadat, if you're so confident and smart, you should be able to go read more about Donald Trump, read his books, read his biography, read more about him. Melania Trump also has a new book out, which is a bestseller. Why don't you go and read Melania's book? You're going to learn more about Donald Trump, his family, his background. There are so many resources out there from where you can get information about Trump's education background. You know, Trump went to the Wharton School, one of the best business schools in the country. And you're asking what's Trump's education background? And do I have to tell you that Donald Trump is a billionaire? He's a billionaire. He's a smart businessman. He's successful. He's a former president, and he's the president-elect. Trump's education background, look up the Wharton School. Okay, you know where the Wharton School is? Do you know where the Wharton School is? Who can tell me where the Wharton School is? It's a business school in Pennsylvania. Sadat is writing, he's just a businessman. Just a businessman? We respect people who are business people. We respect business people. Big businessman, medium-sized, a businessman running a medium-sized business, small businessman. We respect businesses. You are commenting like, oh, he's just a businessman. Do you know what it takes to run a business? You got any idea what it takes to run a business? How much of risk you have to take? How hard you have to work to provide the best quality product and the best quality service to the customers, to the clients? Do you know how hard it is to run a business? A successful business, you're going to have to work 24/7. For a businessman, there is no rest. For a successful businessman, for an honest businessman, for a businessman who is trying to provide the best quality product and service, there's no rest. It's 24/7. And for a businessman to become so highly successful, to become a billionaire, do you know how much of hard work it takes? And you're saying he's just a businessman? What a ridiculous comment. Just a businessman. Businesses make this country great. Businesses employ workers. Businesses innovate. Businesses compete. American businesses compete globally. Small businesses in your community, in your neighborhood, whether it's a small family-owned restaurant, whether it's a bookstore, whether it's a small manufacturer producing goods that customers buy, whether it's a medium-sized business, whether it's a big business with hundreds of locations across the country, across the world, Businesses are important. Our country is so successful. The United States of America is so successful. It's because of the businesses and the hardworking business people and the employers and the employees. Dana is writing, making jewelry and soap. Yeah. There are businesses who provide all kinds of products and service. Dana talked about making jewelry. Yeah, people love jewelry. If you are good at making jewelry and you've got your products that you put on display and people love the jewelry that you make, they love the artwork, they love the craft, they want to buy your product and they keep coming back. That is what makes this country great. Dana is writing, I'm making shampoo bars today for my customers. Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Dana, for doing what you do. Dana is contributing to the growth and success of our country. We are all born with different talents and different skills, and we must use our talents and skills to contribute to the growth and success of our country. You make a product. God has given you skills. You make a product. You are committed to the work that you do. You provide the best possible service. You listen to the customers. You listen to customers' feedback. If the customers love your products, and I'm speaking in general, if the customers love your products, whatever you produce, they are going to come back and say, oh, I loved your product. I need some more. I'm going to buy some more of your products. If they have constructive feedback to give you, if they can say, hey, I really love your product, but, maybe you should also try doing this, or this is how you can improve. That's how businesses take into account customers' feedback, and they make improvements, and they innovate. They increase efficiency. They achieve economies of scale. That is how businesses succeed. And when businesses succeed, they make more investment, they hire more people, they create more jobs, and that is how our country, the United States of America, came to this point, such a great country. Yes, the last 4 years have been very, very challenging because we have an administration right now, the Biden-Harris administration. They are still in power. Okay, the Trump administration is soon going to take over in January, but right now, still, the Biden-Harris administration is still in power. And for the last 4 years, they have done everything in their power. The Biden-Harris administration, in the last 4 years, they have done everything in their power to create a very restrictive environment. And businesses found that environment to be very unfriendly. And that's why we see businesses cutting jobs, laying people off. A lot of businesses that were thinking about investing and expanding when Trump was in office, after Biden came to power, a lot of those businesses, they no longer felt confident about the economy. And so they did not make the investment. They did not hire people. In fact, many businesses laid people off. So businesses make this country great. When businesses succeed, small businesses, big businesses, medium businesses, when American businesses succeed, then the whole country succeeds. And so look at Donald Trump, what a highly, highly, highly successful businessman he is. He's a billionaire. I mean, just look at the wonderful buildings he has all over the world. Buildings with his name on them. Trump. Go to Chicago. Look at the Trump Hotel there in Chicago. What a beautiful, beautiful, one of the most beautiful buildings in the country, the Trump Hotel in Chicago. Look at that. And the viewer here, Sadat, is saying, he's just a businessman. Just a businessman? Just a businessman? He's a great businessman. And no one is just a businessman. Even if you are a small businessman, let's say you've got 2 employees, You're running a very small operation. You've got 2 employees. Very small business, very small operations. But you are hiring 2 people. You are paying salaries. You are producing a product. You are providing a service that people demand. Never say, just a businessman. You have to treat people with respect. Just a businessman. What an ignorant comment that is. It is just unbelievable. It is just unbelievable. What an ignorant comment. Just a businessman. Talking about Donald Trump. That is so ridiculous. Just a businessman. Treat businesses and the hardworking business people with respect. Okay? Businesses make this country great. Thank you, Dana, for your support. Thank you for what you do. So, my friends, I'm going to go back to the discussion, the original, discussion that I was having. Okay. So, Alan Lichtman, he's got this model, Keys to the White House. And he correctly predicted the outcome of 9 out of 10 elections since 1984. This time, Alan Lichtman's prediction turned out to be wrong. He predicted Kamala Harris would win. Kamala Harris did not win. Donald Trump won. Donald Trump won. And the Kamala supporters are sad. They're sad. They're upset. And I understand their sadness. Okay? But I'm glad that Kamala lost. I am very, very happy. I'll be honest with you. I'm very, very happy that Kamala lost. I'm very, very happy that Donald Trump won. And if you love the fact that Donald Trump won, please like this video, subscribe, help me reach more people. I have been live streaming every single day, sometimes multiple times a day. On election day, I did, 6 or 7 live streams on election day. And I will continue live streaming. And I'm trying to reach more people. So if you love my videos, please subscribe. Please hit the like button. I would appreciate that. Michael is here. Hello, Michael. Hello, Michael. Thank you for being here. And so Kamala supporters are sad. And, I understand it's going to take them quite a while to process this new reality. And the reality is there's a second Trump presidency. That's the reality. Kamala Harris supporters are sad. They're upset. And I understand that their candidate, their flawed candidate, their failed candidate, Kamala, did not win. And we predicted that, right? Here on this channel. And I always said there's no guarantee. I said that. I said Trump's going to have a landslide victory. But I also said there's no guarantee. What I'm telling you, what I was telling you, it was just from my observation, from my analysis. I felt confident about what I said, but I said, you know what? There's no guarantee. You can never guarantee anything. You cannot guarantee anything. You cannot guarantee an election outcome. But I was confident. And all those people who made fun of me, they said, get ready to cry. They're wrong. And that's why, a lot of the haters on this channel, they're gone. I don't see them anymore. I don't see them anymore. Where are the haters? Do you see any haters? Okay, let me ask you, where are the haters? Where are they? What are they doing? I don't see them in the live chat. Yeah, I mean, do you know where they are? Any idea? Journey to Justice writes, gone. Flip Flop Joe writes, they are crying. They are crying, and it's going to take them quite a while to adjust with this new reality. The reality that Donald Trump is the president-elect. Okay? And so Alan Lichtman made that prediction. That prediction turned out to be wrong. And the prediction we made here on this channel, I made it, you made it, many of us, the predictions we made, those predictions, that prediction turned out to be true, right? Okay. Terry writes, I slept so well Tuesday night, LOL. My friends, in 2021, the Democrats thought that the Trump presidency is over. In 2021, the Democrats thought that the Trump presidency is over. Now, I will tell you one thing. No human can predict the will of God. Do you agree with me? No human being can predict the will of God. Do you agree with me? I want to hear your thoughts. No human being can predict the will of God. Human beings cannot predict the will of God. Swaggy writes, I agree. Thank you, Swaggy. Thank you. We pray to God, whatever your faith is. If you believe in a higher power, right? If you believe in a higher power, that power that you believe in, God, nature, if you believe whatever your faith is, whatever background you're from, we cannot predict what the higher power has decided, what God has decided, how nature is going to work. We cannot predict that. And so it was predestined that Trump would be victorious in the November 2024 election. It was predestined that Trump would be victorious. He would be the winner in the November 2024 election. A viewer just mentioned, let's see, North Carolina. Joseph is writing, I was nervous in North Carolina for a minute. Joseph, we're so happy that Trump won North Carolina. And I talked about North Carolina. I said North Carolina, it's being listed as a battleground state, but it is not a battleground state. North Carolina is not a battleground state. It is a Trump state. North Carolina is a Trump state, and I said that. Michael, I see your comment. Michael. And, what I tell people is, following the U.S. Constitution, I believe in the freedom of religion. You're free to practice any religion or not practice a religion. So, Michael, it is really a personal decision, and I appreciate you sharing your views, your thoughts with regard to God and religion. But yes, our Constitution says freedom of religion, the freedom to practice any religion or to not practice a religion. So it's, individual beliefs, perfectly fine. It's a personal thing, right? All right, who else is here? Michael has been supporting my channel for so long. Michael, I appreciate you being here, all the time. Thank you. And there are so many others. Okay. Can you tell that I have 2 cups of tea? I mean, can you tell? So this one, I have my green tea in this one, okay? And this is my English breakfast black tea. So I have 2 different teas in front of me. Um, okay. Let's see who's here. Okay, my friends. As I was saying, here we are. Donald J. Trump is the president-elect. I mean, let's do one thing. Can we do this? And I will be talking about another poll that turned out to be a very wrong one. Okay, wrong poll. I always say, right, we have been saying for a while that write Trump 2024, right? We always do this exercise, Trump 2024. Now we're going to do something different. We're going to write President-elect Donald Trump. We went from Trump 2024 to President-elect Donald Trump. Can we all write President-elect Donald Trump in the live chat window, my friends? Can we do that? This is going to be the new exercise. Oh, MGA merged it, right? President-elect Trump 2024. I love it. I love it so much. President-elect Donald Trump. Frank writes, sounds great to me. Yes, it is great. Sassy is here. Hi, Sassy. Thank you for being here. All right. Dana is happy. Terry writes, President-elect Trump. So wonderful. Heidi writes, President-elect Trump. Yes. Many of you writing. Sassy writes, I told you he would win. He did win. Yes, we predicted that, Sassy. You know, a lot of the Kamala supporters kept saying that we're going to cry, that Harris is going to win. Somebody, in fact, like a person emailed me, I'm not mentioning the name, but a viewer who I have not seen in a couple of days, sent me an email writing that, you know, Harris is going to win, and also at one point mentioned that we should get used to saying, Madam President. Madam President. No, not this time. Not this time. Harris did not win. I'm sure in the future there would be a Madam President, but it would be somebody else, and I hope it would be a Republican. Okay? I hope in the future we will have a Madam President who is going to be a Republican. It was not Clinton, and it's not going to be Kamala. Okay? So, Swaggy writes, Mr. President Trump. Yes, we love that. We love that. And you know, our country in the future, I'm sure. I can't tell you when. Is it going to be 4 or 5 years from now? Is it going to be, decades from now? I don't know. But I strongly believe that there would be, a Madam President in the future. And I hope it's going to be a Republican president who we can call Madam President. But it wasn't Clinton, and it's not Kamala. Okay? Michael is writing about Tulsi. Well, Tulsi, I have met Tulsi Gabbard, I've met her a few times now. She has come to Wisconsin. She has come to Dane County, and you've seen my picture. You know, I've heard her speak in person, and she is very, very impressive. Tulsi Gabbard, very, very impressive, and the way, I mean, if you look at her history, the way she walked away from the Democrat Party, the way she left the Democrat Party, and the way she revealed a lot of the issues, and I'm trying to use, very light words, okay? I'm not going to use very strong words. That's why I'm going to say issues, all right? But you understand it's more than issues. And Tulsi Gabbard, she's such a brilliant person. She revealed to the American people the issues within the Democrat Party. The issues within the Democrat Party. She talks about reasons why she left the Democrat Party. She's so smart, she speaks so well, and she's just a wonderful political figure. And the way she courageously, she's outspoken. She talks about why she left the Democrat Party. And for a while, she didn't really have party affiliation. She left the Democrat Party, but she didn't become a Republican right away. And then days before the election, she went on stage, at a Trump event. She told the world that she is joining the Republican Party. She made the announcement. She made that announcement. It was so awesome. And we gave her a warm welcome with open arms. Welcome to the Republican Party, Tulsi Gabbard. So, yeah. And I hope to see Tulsi Gabbard again. I hope she keeps coming to Wisconsin. Okay. All right. Let's see, my friends. My friends, I am 24 viewers away from 8,100 viewers. Not viewers, subscribers. So would you please subscribe if you have not done so already? Please subscribe, my friends. Give me 1 second. Every time I forget to connect my charger, I have to go get the end of the wire. Let's see. All right. Excuse me, my friends, 1 second. Okay, so let me get back to the main discussion. But before that, once again, Tulsi Gabbard, really, really excellent, really excellent. Hopefully she'll be coming back to Wisconsin soon. I don't know. I would love that. Okay, so Alan Lichtman's prediction was wrong, and Kamala Harris. Alan Lichtman predicted that Kamala Harris would be the winner of the election, and Donald Trump is the winner, not Kamala. And so, my friends, this is not the first time that we have seen predictions turning out to be absolutely wrong. Trump had a landslide victory. He won the Electoral College votes. And he also won the popular vote. So the Democrats have lost, and it's not just a simple loss, it is a major loss. Trump won the Electoral College votes, and Trump also won the popular vote. So those people who predicted that Kamala would win, They are wrong. They are wrong. Alan Lichtman is wrong. And there are others who predicted that Kamala Harris would win. They are all wrong. And remember when Tim Walz, Lazy Tim, he said that, he expressed his support for abolishing the electoral college system. And Tim Walz, he said that the winner of the popular vote should be the winner. Remember, I talked about it, right? I mean, do you remember? Just let me know. Yes, we remember. Turbo is here. Hi, Turbo. Do you remember that, my friends? Because the Democrats, they were confident. Dana writes, I remember. The Democrats, they were confident that Kamala would win the popular vote. They were confident that Kamala would win the popular vote, which is why Tim Walz expressed his support for abolishing the electoral college. He doesn't like the electoral college. And he said that the winner of the popular vote, I mean, he wants the US president to be elected by popular vote. And so, if you follow Tim Walz's formula, okay, then the winner is Trump. Because Trump won both the popular vote and Trump also won the electoral college. He's the winner using the electoral college system, which is what we do. So even if you do popular vote, Trump is the winner. If you do the electoral college voting system, Trump is the winner. Trump is the winner. Absolutely. And so where is Tim Walz now? Where is Tim Walz? I want to hear him talk about the popular vote. I want to see Tim Walz talk about the popular vote. Is Tim Walz going to talk about the popular vote? Are we going to hear him talk about the popular vote? Is Tim Walz going to say, yes, Trump is the winner of the popular vote? I don't know if he has said that. If he has, if you've seen Tim Walz talk about Donald Trump winning the popular vote, then please send me a link to that video, okay? If I missed it, I would like to see it. And if Tim Walz has not talked about Trump winning the popular vote, then I want to hear him talk about it. Remember when Biden, not too long ago, when Biden said that Trump supporters are garbage, when Biden said that Trump supporters are garbage, he was talking about the majority, right? Because Trump not only won the electoral college vote, Trump also won the popular vote. So across the country, all the people who voted, a significant majority voted for Trump. So Biden is basically said that the majority of this country who are Trump supporters, they are what? Are they garbage? Renee is here. Renee is writing, Trump won it all in a landslide. Absolutely, Renee. I voted for Trump. I voted early for Trump. I voted early here in Battleground, Wisconsin. I voted for Donald J. Trump. My mother voted for Donald J. Trump. And I have been talking about Donald Trump every day during my live stream. And I'm still going to talk about Trump. I'm going to talk about Trump's transition. I'm going to talk about the new Trump presidency. I'm going to talk about Trump's cabinet. I'm going to talk about Donald Trump's first actions after he gets sworn into office as the new president. This channel is going to continue, and we will keep talking about Trump. But we also have to talk about Tim Walz. Tim Walz, Lazy Tim, who spoke against the Electoral College because Tim Walz was confident, overconfident, that Kamala will win the popular vote. That did not happen. Biden called us, the majority, Biden called us garbage. Are we garbage? Are we garbage? My friends, please support this channel. Please support this channel. Help me get to 10,000 subscribers. It would be such an amazing milestone to get to 10,000 subscribers. You know, I know there are people out there with hundreds of thousands of subscribers, million subscribers. I'm asking, help me get to 10,000. Help me get to 10,000. This channel is about the truth. This channel is about freedom. This channel is about our constitutional rights. That's why on this channel I talk about social and political issues, both domestic and international. Help me reach more people. Help me reach more people, my friends. Support this channel and help me reach more people. I know we have won the election, but our work is not complete. In fact, our work is just getting started. Our work is just getting started. There's going to be a lot to discuss over the next few weeks, over the next few months, over the next few years. Over the next few years, there's going to be a lot to discuss. So help me reach more people. Subscribe to this channel. Like this video. There are 48 likes. And there are more than 150 people watching at this point in time. More than 6,100 people have watched so far. So help me reach more people, my friends. Okay? Help me get more likes. Actually, more than 7,700. I just saw the updated numbers. More than 7,700 people in 53 minutes have watched this video. So my friends, I'm going to talk about the other poll. Do you know which poll I'm going to talk about? Another poll that turned out to be very, very wrong. I talked about Alan Lichtman's prediction that turned out to be wrong. I'm going to talk about another poll. This would be a state-specific one that turned out to be very, very wrong. Do you have any idea? Can you guess which poll pertaining to what state? It's a state-specific poll. Tell me, my friends, what poll is it that you think I'm going to be talking about? I'll give you 30 seconds to let me know, and then I'll go into the discussion. Paul writes Penn. No, not Pennsylvania. Not Pennsylvania. Another state. Another state. Swaggy writes New York. Not New York. You're going to love this. Arizona. Not Arizona. Iowa. Yes, Iowa. We must talk about the Des Moines Register-sponsored poll in Iowa. Remember that poll that we discussed on this channel? The poll that showed Kamala Harris is leading by 3 points in the state of Iowa. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Leading by 3 points, Kamala. I talked about that poll on this channel, the poll that showed in Iowa that Kamala Harris is at 47% and Trump is at 44%. Can you think about it? Can you think about it? Just days before the election, Swaggy writes, Iowa poll was way off. Yes, Iowa poll was way off. Just days before the election, this Des Moines Register sponsored poll in Iowa showed that Kamala Harris is at 47% in Iowa, Trump is at 44%, so Kamala leading by 3 points. That's what that poll showed. And they published those poll results, and they were so confident. They were so confident, the folks affiliated with doing that poll, they were so confident just days before the election. And this basically, it contradicts common sense. Common sense will tell you, I gotta drink some water. I get so excited and I get so loud and my throat just dries up. It is common sense. When you look at Iowa, if you look at electoral history, then you know in Iowa, it is Trump territory. Iowa is a red state. It is a Trump state. It is Trump territory. People in Iowa, they love Trump. People in Iowa, when they hear Trump, they love him. When people in Iowa, they talk about Trump, they say great things about Trump. They look at Trump. The people of Iowa, they look at Trump as an amazing commander-in-chief, as a wonderful leader, as somebody who works hard to protect our freedom, as a very successful person, as an honest leader, as a true leader, as a bold leader. People in Iowa, they love Trump. You know, we're going to have to do something. Can we please write in the live chat, can we write people in Iowa love Trump? People in Iowa love Trump. Let's put it in words. There are some things that are so obvious, they're so powerful. You know, you have to kind of write those facts down to send a message to anyone who's watching. People in Iowa love Trump. I wrote that, and I want you to please write that also. Repeat. Swaggy writes, people in Iowa love Trump. Sassy writes, people in Iowa love Trump. Marjorie is writing, people in Iowa love Trump. Yes, people in Iowa love Trump. But you know what? Des Moines Register sponsored poll missed that entire fact. I don't know what kind of statistical methods they were using, you know, how they were conducting the poll, who they were talking to, how they figured out the entire math, how they figured out this, you know, how they ran this whole poll. I have no idea. I'm not a pollster. Of course, I do YouTube polls, you know. This just helps me understand what my viewers are thinking. When I put a poll question during a live stream and you all respond, it helps me understand where most of my viewers stand. Okay? But I'm not a pollster. I'm not calling people around the state, around the country. I'm not contacting them and asking them a set of questions, trying to figure out their political, you know, affiliations and plans and leanings, you know, who they want to vote for. I don't do that. But you know what I do? I talk to the people. I have everyday conversations. I'm very involved in politics, deeply, deeply, deeply involved in politics here in Wisconsin. So I talk to people, I talk to conservatives, I talk to liberals, I talk to people who are independent. And, I hear their viewpoints. I talk to liberals who tell me what they believe. I listen to them. I disagree with most of what they think, but I still listen. I gather information. I understand their mindset. Then I talk to conservatives. I listen to their concerns and their thoughts, and I gather information from them. I talk to people who claim to be independents. They don't believe that they are Republicans or Democrats. They're just swing voters right in the middle. Sometimes they vote for Democrats. Sometimes they vote for independents. Sometimes they vote for Republicans. I talk to them. So I have a good sense, just from my personal experience, having conversations, talking to people. I have the sense of what people are thinking. That's why I kept saying people in Wisconsin, they love Trump. I said Michigan's going to go for Trump. I said North Carolina is not a battleground state. It is a Trump state. And I think my observations have turned out to be correct, right? Trump won Wisconsin, Trump won Michigan, Trump won North Carolina. Would you say that my observation is correct? Would you say that, my friends? 314 people watching right now. Thank you so very much for supporting my channel. The number of viewers is going up. If you are here for the first time, please like this video. Stay connected. This channel is about social and political issues, both domestic and international. If you are here for the first time, subscribe and stay connected. Like this video. Participate in the live chat window. The live chat is in subscriber only mode, which means to participate in the live chat window, you have to subscribe and stay subscribed for at least 5 minutes, okay? For at least 5 minutes. So my friends, please subscribe. Okay. Let's see some comments. So that's why I kept saying in Iowa is a neighboring state. Iowa is a neighboring state here in the Midwest. I have a pretty good sense of what the people of Iowa want. And I said, there's no way that this poll results are correct. I said this poll result cannot be correct. If a poll is showing in Iowa, if a poll is showing that Trump is behind by 3 points in Iowa, that Kamala Harris is ahead by 3 points, that poll cannot be correct. Cannot be correct. You look at Iowa's electoral history. You look at the fact that Iowa is a red state. So, let's see who's here. Gigi is writing, who was supposed to win the election? Well, Donald Trump won the election. We were confident that he would win, and he won the election. Wahoo writes, are you happy that Trump won? Absolutely. I am happy. I am excited. I am thrilled. I am hopeful. I am optimistic. And I am looking forward to Donald Trump being sworn into office and making America great again. Dana writes, I love Iowa. It's very beautiful. It is very beautiful. It is very beautiful. Iowa is lovely. So, when that poll result came out and it showed the Des Moines Register sponsored poll pertaining to Iowa, when that poll showed that Donald Trump is behind by 3 points, that Kamala Harris is leading by 3 points, that Kamala Harris is at 47% and Donald Trump is at 44%, my reaction was, this poll cannot be correct. This poll goes against common sense. How are they running this poll? I have no idea how they ran that poll. Did they call people? Who they talked to? How they chose their sample? How they compiled the responses? I have no idea. No idea. But when I saw the results, when I saw that, oh, Kamala is at 47% in Iowa days before the election, and Trump is at 44 in Iowa, Trump is behind, I said, this cannot be correct. This cannot be correct. But those were the results. But you know what? That poll did not change the way I think about Iowa. I knew, hey, listen, this poll cannot be correct. All right? I'm not a professional pollster. I'm not a pollster. Yes, I'm a political commentator. I am a public policy analyst. I'm not a pollster. I know math. I was good in math. But I never was a pollster. But I saw that poll and I said, this cannot be correct. This cannot be correct. And many people questioned the poll results. People said, no way. In Iowa, Harris cannot be ahead of Trump in Iowa. It is not possible. It is a red state. Iowa is a red state. And I said this on this channel right here. I said this on this channel. I said it on this channel right here. I said, the people of Iowa will choose Donald Trump, will vote for Donald Trump overwhelmingly. Overwhelmingly vote for Donald Trump. And I also talked about Pete Buttigieg. You know who Pete Buttigieg is, right? Pete Buttigieg, he's the transportation secretary. The secretary of transportation. And Pete Buttigieg, he seemed very happy about this poll result coming out of Iowa that showed Harris with a 3-point lead. And what about now? Now that we know the results of the election, what would you say? How was Kamala's performance in Iowa? What would you say? I want to hear from you. Would you please tell me what you think about Kamala's performance in Iowa? Would you please tell me? Pete Buttigieg was happy at the results, but what would you say now? How was Kamala's performance in Iowa? Did she win Iowa? Did she win the state of Iowa as that poll showed, that she's at 47% and Trump is at 44%, that she has a 3-point lead? I'm going to ask you, listen, just consider that I know nothing. I'm going to ask you, who won the state of Iowa? I want to hear from you. Did Donald Trump win Iowa or did Kamala Harris win Iowa? I don't know who won. You tell me. You tell me who won Iowa. Dana is saying Trump. The Journey to Justice is saying Trump. Okay, I'm going to ask you, Dana, are you sure that Trump won Iowa? Swaggy, you're writing Donald won Iowa. Journey to Justice is writing Trump won Iowa. Sassy is writing Trump. Are you sure Trump won Iowa? Because, you know, this poll, this Des Moines Register poll, which is supposed to be, you know, this fantastic poll, they said Harris was leading in Iowa. So Dana, you're saying Trump won. Are you sure? Do we have to go and look at the results again? Are you 100% sure? Are you confident that Trump won? It was such a major victory. It was such an amazing victory. It was such an amazing victory. You know, this poll said that Harris is ahead by 3 points at 47. Trump is at 44 in Iowa. Do you know the final result? Yes, you know Trump won. But do you know the final result? Donald Trump, and I looked at it before I started this live stream this afternoon. I looked at the results. With 99% of the votes in, with 99% of the votes in, Donald Trump in Iowa, he's at 55.9%. 55.9%. The poll found he would be at 44. Now, based on the math that I learned growing up, first I learned to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, that's where it all began. When I was little, I started learning how to count. Then I was growing up. I went to school, learned math, more math, studied calculus, trigonometry, statistics, went to undergrad, went to graduate school, did lots and lots of math. And what I can tell you is that there's a huge difference between 44% and 55.9%. Donald Trump, with 99% of the votes in, is at 55.9% in Iowa. And you know Kamala's percentage? You know Kamala's percentage? 42.7. Oh, wow. What's the difference between 55.9 and 42.7? The poll showed that Kamala would be at 47%. That was the poll result. The poll showed that Kamala would be at 47% and Trump would be at 44%, right? I mean, yeah, I understand it's a poll, it's an estimate, but the poll showed that Kamala is leading with 47%, Trump is at 44%. The actual results, Trump is at 55.9% in Iowa and Kamala is at 42.7%. That is a huge difference. That is a huge difference, more than 10 points. That is a huge difference between 55.9% Trump and 42.7% Kamala in Iowa. With 99%, approximately 99% of the votes in. So really, I mean, before the results came out, I think it was on election day, Pete Buttigieg, he seemed very happy. He was on TV. He seemed very happy about the poll result in Iowa, which showed a 3-point lead for Harris. He seemed very happy. Pete Buttigieg, Secretary of Transportation, one of the worst transportation secretaries in U.S. history. You know, he seemed very happy about the poll results in Iowa which showed Harris with a 3-point lead. But what about now? Is Pete Buttigieg happy with the Iowa results now? That Trump is at 55.9, our great leader, our true leader, our commander-in-chief, Donald Trump, the patriot, Donald Trump, former president-elect Donald Trump, is at 55.9%. Kamala is at 42.7% in Iowa. So what about the poll? The poll that was sponsored by the Des Moines Register. Now, I can say a lot of things about the poll, but I will not do that. I will let you be the judge. You can judge the poll. You can judge the poll. All right? Now, my friends, I'll tell you one thing. There are lessons to be learned from 2016. There are lessons to be learned from 2016. In 2016, many, political pundits and pollsters, they confidently predicted, they were on TV and they said, Hillary Clinton would win. Everything's looking great for Hillary Clinton. 2016, remember? Do you remember 2016? Do you remember that election cycle? When all these, famous pundits, they were predicting Clinton, Hillary would win. Remember that? Dee is here. Hi, Dee. Turbo says, hit the like button, people. Please hit the like button, my friends. Hit the like button. Support this channel. Help me reach more people. Please support this channel. I would really appreciate that. We are 1 hour, 16 minutes into the live stream. 1 hour, 16 minutes into the live stream. More than 17,700 people have watched this live stream already. More than 17,700 people. We are gaining momentum every day. We are growing. The chat window is in a subscriber-only mode. And so all those new viewers, if you want to participate in the live chat, yes, you can do that. You can participate in the live chat. All you have to do is subscribe, and you have to stay subscribed for at least 5 minutes. Okay, it's not a huge threshold, but what it does is it would filter out the trolls, and the haters who just find my video and they write some irrelevant comments and then they just leave. This 5-minute threshold filters out the trolls. The reason I set this threshold for 5 minutes, because only those who want to seriously participate in the live chat in a meaningful way, what they will do is they will subscribe, and 5 minutes is not a long time. You can stay subscribed for 5 minutes, and then you can participate in the live chat. And the live chat, my friends, this is such a great place for discussion. On the live chat, you get to share your thoughts, you get to ask questions, you get to know other people, you get to learn a lot of information. I learn a lot from the live chat. There are things that I don't know. I try to keep track of a lot of important things, but no person can keep track of everything. So there are many things that I learn from the live chat. People share information. They share data, statistics. And there are viewers who learn a lot from me because I'm trying to share with you the facts, the truth, accurate information. So, please, this live chat window is a place for meaningful participation. This channel is about social and political issues, both domestic and international. And so please participate in the live chat. Subscribe if you have not done so already, my friends. And you know what? This YouTube channel, it's a community. It is a community of freedom-loving people. So be a part of this conversation. And you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to agree with me. You can disagree with me. You can let me know your thoughts. You can say, Tassif, I hear you, but you know what? I don't agree with you. I think you're wrong. If you want to challenge my views, go right ahead. Do it. And I'm open to learning from you. I'm open to hearing your thoughts. The only thing I ask for is that we should treat each other with respect. So if you disagree with me, you can say, Tassif, you are wrong. I disagree with you. You're not seeing things clearly. You are mistaken in your assumption. You can write all that, and then you can share with me what you think is right. And I may listen to you and I may say, you know what? Yeah, what you're saying makes sense. Or I may say, all right, you disagree with me, but I'm confident in my views and I stand by what I believe. Let's have a meaningful conversation. But there are people who used to come here. I don't see them anymore. They used to come here and curse me and say nasty things, and they would say, you're going to get deported. And they would call me names. They would insult the other viewers. We cannot let that happen. We cannot allow that. So that's when I started initially I started putting people in timeout, and then they would come back and repeat the same kind of behavior, and then I started blocking them. And now it seems after the election, most of those people are gone. Where are they? Where are they? Where are the people who used to write Kamala 2024, Harris 2024? Where are they? They're I don't see them. I don't see them. Here I am sitting and waiting for the Harris supporters. I got my green tea, which is cold by now. I've got my black tea, which is also cold by now. I've got so much of caffeine here because I want to stay here for a longer duration. But I don't see the Harris supporters. I don't see the Harris supporters. Where are they? I would really appreciate, actually, I am very serious. I would really appreciate if the Harris supporters would come here. All those who challenge my views and our views, because, there are overwhelming number of Trump supporters on this channel. I would really appreciate if the Harris supporters, if you're watching, if you're a Harris supporter and you commented previously, you challenged my views, if you would just admit that you were wrong in your assumption. If you would just say, Tassif, yeah, we supported Harris, you supported Trump, we thought Harris would win, we were wrong, Trump won. Not only did he win the Electoral College votes, he also won the popular vote. So, yeah, congratulations. That's all I need. Just congratulate me. I would love to hear some words of congratulations from the Harris supporters. You can do it. You can do it. I mean, you can't deny the obvious truth. You cannot deny the facts. The whole world is watching. Donald Trump is going to be sworn in as the 47th president. He was the 45th president. He's going to be the 47th president. He's the president-elect right now. And all I want from the Harris supporters is, just a few words of congratulations. Just a few words of congratulations. Okay? Is it possible? Is it possible? Would the Harris supporters please just congratulate me and congratulate us? Not just me. Okay? Congratulate us. There are so many Trump supporters here on this channel who participate in the live chat. Would you please come and congratulate us? And just tell us, hey guys, you were right. You were right. Dana writes, and maybe even an apology for being so rude. Yeah, an apology would be very nice, Apology would be nice. Although, I'll tell you one thing, Dana. We're going to be the kind-hearted ones. We're going to be the ones with the big heart, the kind heart. And let's just forgive. I mean, truly, let's just forgive all those who insulted us, engaged in name-calling. I'm going to forgive them. I'm going to forgive them and say, I hope that God shows them the right path. Okay? I hope God shows them the right path. I hope that they will find the path that leads to the truth. Okay? Aloha Kitty writes, now I will unsubscribe. Okay, Aloha Kitty, if you don't like my channel, you want to unsubscribe, go right ahead. Okay, I understand you probably support Harris and you're probably feeling some some sadness, some sorrow. And if you want to unsubscribe, if it gives you peace to just unsubscribe, go ahead, unsubscribe. You know, I think a lot of Harris supporters, they need some quiet time. They need to like sit down, listen to some instrumental music, you know, maybe just light a few flavored scented candles, sit in a room, you know, just enjoy, just meditate and accept the reality that your candidate has miserably lost. Okay, has miserably lost. It was not just a simple loss. It was a miserably lost by a great margin. It was a landslide victory for Trump. So the Harris supporters, they need to find a quiet room, get some scented candles, you know, put on some some instrumental music, some meditation music. Close your eyes, okay, and just meditate, okay. Take some deep breath. Okay. Inhale, exhale. Calm your mind, okay. Eat some good food, okay. Drink some you know, soothing beverage, okay. Don't drink like, you know, any strong stuff, okay. Just something mild, some light juice, maybe some apple juice, whatever, you know, whatever you think would be good, and just accept the reality that your candidate Kamala Harris faced a massive loss in the 2024 election, a massive loss, okay, like it was a landslide victory for Donald Trump. So accept that reality. And all those people who insulted me, they called me names, you know, I can't speak for the others, okay? I cannot forgive someone on behalf of my viewers, but I can speak for my own self, and I'll just say those who engaged in name calling, those who insulted me, I hope, you know, I want to forgive them, and I hope that God will bestow upon them wisdom. I hope that they will find the path to wisdom. I hope that they will accept the reality. I hope that they will be productive individuals in society. I hope that they will accept the will of the people. Okay, because like I said, Donald Trump, he won the popular vote. He won the Electoral College. He also won the popular vote. So I hope that the Harris supporters, those who are now struggling with their emotions and they're in a lot of mental turmoil because their candidate suffered major loss in the election. I hope all those people, those who insulted me, I hope that they will find the truth, and I hope that they will really just get rid of all the negative feelings and just realize, you know what, God has given each of us a set of potentials, a set of skills, talents, and I hope they will use their talents, okay, and skills to contribute to the growth and success of our country. Okay, so yeah, Polak writes, I hope they find peace. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna forgive those people who called me names, who said you're gonna get deported. I'm gonna forgive them, and I hope that they find some peace, and I pray for their emotional well-being, okay, and I hope that they will accept Donald Trump as the president, and I hope they'll accept the fact that Donald Trump is one of the greatest, absolute greatest presidents, one of one of the greatest presidents in American history. Okay? I hope the Kamala Harris supporters, those who came here to disrupt my page, those who came here to do all kinds of trolling, I hope that they will accept the fact that Donald Trump is one of the greatest presidents in American history. Okay, so that's my desire, that's my wish, and I hope that they will not bother or disrupt my live chat. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna say, really. I mean, no, my live stream is not over. Stay here, but that's all I will say about the trolls. Okay. All right. By the way, whatever I said, do you agree with me? Right? I mean, do you pray for the same thing, that the haters will find some peace? Scores writing, I was just hoping that Kamala would win. Well, Kamala did not win. Okay. So I hope you accept the fact that Donald Trump is the president-elect, and he's going to be a great president. And you know what? I'll tell you one thing. Each and every person in America is a winner. Even those who supported Kamala Harris, even they are winners. You know why? Even they are winners. Because now that Donald Trump is the president-elect, Donald Trump is going to be sworn in as the 47th president of the United States of America. And when Donald Trump officially gets sworn in as president, when he takes office, day one of the new Trump presidency, he is going to start making America great again. He's going to combat inflation. He's going to secure the border. He's going to make communities safe. He's going to unleash American energy and lower the price of gasoline. When Donald Trump starts doing all of that, starting day one of his new presidency, everyone's going to benefit. Those who voted for Donald Trump, they are going to benefit. Those who did not vote for Donald Trump, they voted for Kamala, even they will benefit. Because everyone benefits when the economy is doing well, when we have safety and security in our communities. Everyone benefits. So I want the Kamala Harris supporters to understand that, yeah, your candidate has lost the election, but you have won, because Donald Trump is going to make America great again. And when Trump makes America great again, everyone's going to win. Everyone, regardless of their political affiliation. If you are an American, if you are an American voter, if you are a consumer, if you own a business, or if you have a job, you are all going to benefit. You are all going to win. We are all winners. So everyone wins with Donald Trump in the White House. Is that true? Is that true? You agree, right? You agree. MAGA is for everyone, just like the Constitution. Yes. Maureen writes, true, we will all benefit. So even those people who were crying on election night because Kamala lost, they were crying, they were shedding tears. They wanted Kamala, Kamala lost, Kamala got defeated, they were crying. Even those people, they are going to benefit. And I hope many of them will start realizing as we go into 2025, they'll realize, yeah, we supported Kamala, but it's a good thing that Trump won, because you know what? Inflation's going down. Gas prices going down. Trump is securing the border. He's deporting the illegal criminal aliens. So that's a good thing. That's great. Wow. Companies are doing well. The stock market is doing great. And then people will realize, the Kamala supporters will realize, yeah, it's a good thing Trump won. It's a good thing. We were wrong. We wanted Kamala to win, but no. We're happy. We're now joining the Trump train. Right? I mean, Do you agree with me, my friends? That's how they're going to think, right? That's how they're going to think. Do you agree? Just write agree. Even the Kamala Harris supporters will benefit from a great economy, just like the Trump supporters will. Do you agree? Do you agree? Say yes or agree. The Journey to Justice writes agree. Thank you. Everyone benefits. Doesn't matter who you voted for. You all benefit because Trump is going to be the 47th president, and he's going to make America safe again. He's going to make America strong again. He's going to make America healthy again. He's going to make America prosperous again. He's going to make America great again. Everyone agrees. Everyone agrees. Everyone agrees, my friends. This is so great. This is so great. I'm not done yet. I have more to talk about. By the way, the live stream is going so great today. So great today. I think a lot of new viewers are joining. This is so wonderful. My friends, if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. I was saying, let's get to 8,100 subscribers. You know what? We are now at 8,160 subscribers. And if 40 more people subscribe, just 40 more subscribers, we will get to 8,200. And I think it's possible. If you all subscribe, those who are watching, those who have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. And one benefit of subscribing is that once you subscribe and you stay subscribed for at least 40 minutes, sorry, not 40, at least 5 minutes, you can then participate in the live chat window. Yeah, you can be a part of this conversation. You can be a part of this conversation if you subscribe and you stay subscribed. You stay subscribed for 5 minutes. You can participate in the live chat. Jacob writes, been subbed, bro. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing. This is so great. Lots of viewers today. Lots of viewers. Yeah, I know the numbers keep jumping up and down, but altogether, a lot of people are coming today. So this is a great live stream, I think. It's gaining momentum as time passes by. More and more people are coming here and subscribing. This is so wonderful. Okay. All right. 100 likes. Wow. 100 likes in 1 hour, 38 minutes. Thank you, my friends. I love it. I love it when you love my videos. I love it when you give me thumbs up. This is how we grow. This is how we reach more people. This is how we reach more people. Don't go anywhere, friends. Don't go anywhere. It is a nice day, nice afternoon, and there's a lot more to talk about. Every now and then I have to slow down a little bit, give my throat a little bit of rest for a few seconds, drink some water, and then I get back to the discussion. And so Journey to Justice is writing about Russia. You know what's going to happen? This war in the Middle East, this conflict, military conflict in the Middle East, armed conflict in the Middle East, and the war between Ukraine and Russia, and tension in the Indo-Pacific region, all of these issues are going to be resolved. Okay, are going to be resolved because starting January, we are going to have a bold leader in the White House starting January. Josh is writing, World War III will happen. Josh, you're saying World War III will happen. No, World War III is not going to happen. Okay, if Kamala would have been elected, then perhaps chances of World War III would have significantly increase. But with Trump, with Donald Trump, there's not going to be World War III. There's going to be growing peace and prosperity, my friends. Peace and prosperity. Donald Trump is a great negotiator. He knows how to address problems. Have you read The Art of the Deal? Have you read that book? Who has read The Art of the Deal? Who has read The Art of the Deal? If you have not read The Art of the Deal, you gotta go read that book, The Art of the Deal, my friends. You gotta read it. Whether you're a fast reader or you're a slow reader, you have to read that book. Even if you read 1 page a day, start reading that book. Start reading that book now. Start reading that book, The Art of the Deal. Read that book. Donald Trump, he's great. He's a genius. He's a brilliant leader. He's a successful leader. He has a record of success. Okay? So, my friends, read that book. And you can buy that book. You can order it online. You can go to a bookstore, go get that book. Or go to your local library. Go to your local library and ask them, hey, first you got to greet the librarian. This is what you do. You walk into your local library. By the way, I love local libraries. I love libraries. Okay, I check out books from the library. I love libraries because libraries are such an asset for the community. Such an asset for the community. You have to support your local libraries. So support your local library. Go to the library, read books, and here's what you should do. If you have not read The Art of the Deal, go to your library. Okay, you can buy the book online, get it delivered to your home. You can go to a bookstore. If you love bookstores, walk into a bookstore, look for the book, buy that book. But if you're thinking, you know what, we've got such great assets in the community. We've got local library. So why not take advantage of the library? So you walk into the library and then you greet your librarian. You have to treat your librarians with respect. And, here in Madison, at the local library where I go, they're wonderful people. They're always, greeting you with a smile, very helpful. So even when the libraries don't have, when the library doesn't have a book that I'm looking for, they can order it from the library system in the region and they can get the book. And, they've helped me find books that were not available in the library building that I go to. So they arranged for some books that I was looking for. They got it from other library locations. So you go to your library and then you greet your librarian. You have to treat your librarian with respect. Greet the person, and then you politely ask. Then you politely say that you're looking for a book, and it's quite urgent, okay? Because you need that book in your hand as soon as possible. And then the librarian's going to ask you, okay, what book are you looking for? Then you say, it's a book named The Art of the Deal. Okay? And most librarians, I assume, as soon as you mention the name of the book, they will know what book you're referring to. Okay? They'll know who it's written by. But let's assume your librarian doesn't know who the author is. And then your librarian's asking you, okay, that's the title of the book, but who's the author? Then you're going to say, the author is one of the greatest presidents in American history. One of the greatest presidents in American history. Okay? And when you mention that, by now your librarian's going to know. When you say, I'm looking for a book named The Art of the Deal, and it's written by one of the greatest presidents in American history, at that point, your librarian very likely is going to know who you're talking about. Because, it's common knowledge. It's common knowledge. Everyone understands. You go out there and talk to people, freedom loving people, they understand that Donald Trump is one of the greatest presidents in American history. But if your librarian still gets confused because you're saying one of the greatest presidents, and there are other great presidents too, there's Eisenhower, there's Ronald Reagan, there's Abraham Lincoln, right? John F. Kennedy, what an amazing president he was. John F. Kennedy was a Democrat, but he was not like the far left Democrats you see nowadays. John F. Kennedy was a very sensible leader. He was a great leader. You're really one of the greatest presidents. So Eisenhower, Ronald Reagan, John F. Kennedy, Abraham Lincoln. There are so many other great presidents, although not everyone wrote books. So if your librarian is still confused, like, okay, we know some of the greatest presidents, Abraham Lincoln, Ronald Reagan, JFK, Eisenhower. I love Eisenhower. So who you're talking about? Well, you can say, we have some really great presidents, but not everyone wrote books. So I am looking for a book written by the 45th president and the president-elect, who is going to be the 47th president. And at that point, trust me, you don't have to mention names. You don't have to mention names. Your librarian is going to know exactly who you're talking about. Okay? Your librarian's going to know exactly who you're talking about, that you're talking about Donald J. Trump. Do you agree with me, right? I mean, this is the right approach. This is the right approach to go to your local library and to look for the book titled The Art of the Deal, written by President Donald Trump. Okay? So, right? I mean, do you agree with me? Just write agree. Just write agree. And so, your librarian is then going to point you towards the shelf where that book is placed. So you can go find that book, get it from the shelf, check it out. Or if you want to sit at the library, and enjoy the book, read the book while at the library, you can do that. Or you can check it out, bring it home, and read it, okay? If the book's not available for whatever reason, just see if your librarian can get the book from some other location. So this is how you go about looking for Donald Trump's book, The Art of the Deal. Okay, John Drake writes, what is the book that Melania wrote? Melania Trump also has written a book, okay? And it is a bestseller. It is a bestseller. So I have not read that book, but that is also on my list. I have read The Art of the Deal. I have read The Art of the Deal, but I have not read the book Melania by Melania Trump. So yes, John Drake, thank you for mentioning that. That is also, I am sure it is an amazing book. It is a bestseller. It is a New York Times bestseller, Melania, the book by Melania Trump. So read that book also. I'm glad you mentioned that. Yes, read that book. Also, go get that book. It's a new book. So this is how you can go about getting the book, The Art of the Deal, from your local library, okay? And then you read the book. And once you read the book, you're going to understand how great a leader Donald Trump is. Once you read that book, it is going to be obvious to you. It's going to be clear, okay? And especially, I recommend that book for the Kamala Harris supporters. Once you read that book, you're going to know that the people of America made the right decision by voting for Donald J. Trump. By the way, my friends, can anyone tell me, we are 1 hour, 50 minutes into the live stream. 1 hour and 50 minutes into the live stream. Can anyone tell me? How many views this live stream already received? How many views received? The number that you see on your screen, perhaps it shows 200 and 300, 100. It goes up and down. That is actually for the number of viewers watching at any given point in time. So there are people who join, they stay for a while, maybe for a few minutes, and then they may leave. There are those who stay for the entire duration. There are those who are staying for half hour, 1 hour, whatever. But when you add all of that up, when you add up all the views, do you know how many views this live stream has received so far? Can you make a guess? I'm asking you, make a guess. How many views this video has received so far? So far. Make a guess, my friends. Make a guess. Word is writing 50,000. Well, we're not at 50,000 yet. It's less than that. We're not at 50,000. Although one of my recent videos reached more than 62,000. Right? Seth is writing 12,000. Johnny is here. Hi, Johnny. April is writing 32,888. Wow, that's a very specific number, April. Dana is writing 10,592. Gerlina is writing 30,000. Okay, let me tell you, Gerlina is writing 30,000. April is writing 32,000-ish, right? This video so far, this live stream has received 31,300 views. 31,300 views. So far, 31,300 views. Isn't that awesome? $31,300 views, and obviously it's going up. Now it's 31,400 views, and it's going to go up. It's going to go up with your support. With your support. Gerlina writes, that is awesome, Tassif. Well, thank you, Gerlina. Thank you. April writes, I was so close. Yes, April. Your guess was great. By the way, my friends, can we get 30 more subscribers? 30 more people. If you subscribe, 30 more subscribers, and then we will be at 8,200. 8,200 subscriptions. If we get 30 more subscribers, can we do that? Can we do that? 30 more subscribers? All right. Turbo is writing, hit the like button if you're watching right now. Yes, please. Johnny is writing, awesome. Yes, please, hit the like button. Hit the like button, my friends. This is what happens when you like my videos. We are able to reach more people. We are able to spread the truth. We're able to share the facts. We're able to share our message with a greater number of people. So this is what happens. So you have to hit the like button so that we can reach more people. Hit the like button, my friends. All right. So my original topic of discussion, as I mentioned, was wrong predictions in the 2024 presidential election. And I did talk about two wrong predictions. One was Alan Lichtman predicting that Harris would win using his 13 keys to the White House model. He is known for making correct predictions, but this time he was obviously wrong. And then the state-specific prediction that was made by the Des Moines Register-sponsored poll, the poll that found that Kamala Harris is at Kamala Harris is at 47%, Donald Trump is at 44% in Iowa. That turned out to be wrong because Donald Trump got more than 55% of the votes, and Kamala Harris got a little over 42%, I think, of the votes. So in Iowa, the Des Moines Register sponsored poll, wrong prediction. And Alan Lichtman, who predicted that Kamala Harris would be the president, would be the winner of the election, Alan Lichtman also wrong. So as I was saying, and I'll repeat this, in 2016, we learned in 2016 that many pollsters and many pundits, they were wrong. Those who predicted that Hillary would win, obvious victory for Hillary, clear victory for Hillary, they ended up being wrong, right? They ended up being wrong. And in 2016, we saw that. In 2016, we saw how, regardless of what the polls said, Donald Trump won. He had such a major victory in 2016. And in 2024, we saw the same thing happen. Maybe in a different way, but there were polls showing that Harris would win. People saying Harris would win, people predicting Harris would win, they are wrong. They are wrong. And so, Donald Trump is the winner. And here on this channel, we said, right? Didn't we say that we are confident that Donald Trump would win? Didn't we say that? I mean, do you remember on this channel we discussed that Donald Trump would win? That we are confident Trump would win? Let me know if you remember that. We did not guarantee anything. We didn't guarantee. We didn't say, we guarantee this is going to be the outcome. We didn't guarantee anything. But we said, Donald Trump would win. We are confident. Do you remember, my friends? You remember? All right. So there's going to be, Heidi writes, yes, this channel has been great for boosting morale. Thank you, Heidi. Thank you so much. I so very much appreciate your support. Dana writes, I've been confident all along. Dana, yes, we all have been confident, but we never said that, oh, Trump is definitely going to win. Because you know what? No one can predict that. We cannot predict the future. We cannot. We can be confident. We were confident. We can be hopeful. We were hopeful. We can be optimistic, and we were optimistic. But we cannot guarantee. You know, anyone who guarantees, anyone who says, oh, this candidate's definitely going to win. I'm confident this candidate is definitely going to win. When somebody speaks like that, that's a sign of ignorance. That is a sign of ignorance because we must understand our limitations as human beings. As human beings, we have to understand that we have limitations. No matter how knowledgeable we are, no matter how experienced we are, no matter how much we feel that we know stuff, we cannot predict the future. We cannot give any guarantees. We cannot, we don't have a crystal ball. Okay? And so anyone who guarantees anything, anyone who says, this candidate is definitely going to win, like some Harris supporters here on this channel during this live stream, Harris supporters, you remember, right? If you've been watching my channel, you remember Harris supporters had said that, oh, Harris is going to win. Harris, get used to saying, Madam President, Harris is going to win. It's a sign of ignorance. It is a sign of ignorance. Anyone who behaves in such an overconfident manner, that's a sign of ignorance. If we are knowledgeable, we have to understand our limitations. No matter how knowledgeable we are, no matter how brilliant we are, no matter how educated we are, no matter how smart we are, no matter how many correct predictions we made in the past, doesn't matter. We have to understand our limitations. We cannot guarantee anything. And see what happened. All those people who guaranteed that Harris would win, look where they are. They're not even here. I don't know if they're watching. Do you agree with me, my friends, whatever I said? Let me know. Sometimes I say things and then I wonder, do my friends agree with me or not? All I am saying is we as human beings, we have to understand our limitations. We have to be confident, we have to be optimistic and hopeful, but we cannot guarantee. We cannot predict with certainty what the outcome of any process would be. Okay? Thank you, my friends. Ken writes, agree. Thank you. Jennifer writes, 100% so true. Thank you so much, my friends. I appreciate that. Swaggy writes, Tossif tells the truth. Thank you. One thing I want to hear from you, now that the election is over, I mean, yes, there are still some votes being counted. We are waiting for to find out some particular outcomes in certain races. But now that we know who the president is going to be, who the 47th president is going to be, how do you feel? Would you share with me your thoughts? Like, how do you feel when you wake up in the morning, when you open your eyes and you know that in January Trump will be sworn in? How do you feel? Do you feel relaxed? Do you feel excited? Do you feel, does the world seem to be a happier place? Do you feel like the good days are coming? How do you feel? What's your day-to-day feeling? Because I know there was a lot of anxiety. Yes, there was a lot of hope and positive feeling, a lot of optimism as we approached election day. But obviously, there's also a mix of anxiety. There's also a little bit of anxiety that people felt, right? Not knowing what's going to happen. How did you feel? Jennifer writes, hopeful. Ken writes, relief. Johnny writes, so relieved. Swaggy writes, I feel the great days are coming. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, my friends. So, my friends, I feel great. I feel optimistic. I feel so hopeful. I feel that starting January, when Trump is sworn into office, when he officially becomes the 47th president after being sworn in, I feel like the good days, we're going to see great things happening. We're going to see great things happening. Trump is going to make this economy great again. Trump is going to secure the border. He's going to enforce our nation's immigration laws. He's going to strengthen our relationship with our international allies. He's going to make energy affordable. Price of gas will decrease. And I think the consumer confidence will increase. I think businesses will once again feel confident about investing and expanding and creating more jobs. I think there are great things that are heading in our direction. So with that, my friends, I am going to wrap up this live stream. I'm going to take a break, but I will be back again. Okay, I can't give you an exact time, but I will continue doing live streams, okay? I'll continue doing live streams, at least one live stream every day, at least one. Sometimes it may be 2 or 3 live streams, okay? Depending on if it's a weekend, I have more time during the weekends, obviously. So please stay connected with me, my friends. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so very much. Trump 2024, so amazing. What a massive victory. We are going to make America great again. So thank you, my friends. With that, I'm going to end this live stream. Please subscribe, Stay connected, and I'll be back again soon. Thank you so very much, my friends. God bless you all, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you.